It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in 2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets take over on offense.
I remember talking with a scout about him, and he said, you know, I love the fact that he was a high school basketball player. He does so many things with his legs to keep plays alive. But he did the same thing as a basketball player, kind of a point guard, knows where the ball's supposed to go, and knows how to deliver it to the open man.
A first down throw, Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Darnold from the gun. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a pickup of 7, and the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. Dancing to his left. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. The shotgun snap for Darnold. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball field. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. To the air again, Darnold. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. They'll start on the ground with Gore. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
David Mayo brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. at the 31-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Underneath for Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
8-yard line. That's the end of regulation.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. On 2nd and 10, Darnold looking for his running back, and he's got him. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Darnold. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again is Darnold. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Dexter Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Here's the Jets punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Returning is Peppers.
If you know. Holding, receiving team. If you know.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
First down.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's got room. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now the timeout comes in with just 1 second left in overtime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So the OT clock hits 0.